Something easy. Just kind of bullshit. Ugh. I'm not gonna start a new game or anything. I just wanted to grab a couple miscellaneous trophies on this game and figured, hey, I could stream it. Why is this screen always so horrible? And it's only when you're on playthrough 2. No, it's not. It's so bad though. It's always like 10 frames per second. Awful. Hold on, I need to go into my settings on Twitch and change this shit. I can't turn off that notification? Oh, that's so dumb. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I like the soldier class because he's very well-rounded. I mean, he's like a support class, but he can carry as well. I'm on my second playthrough. I was just gonna use this character to get to level 50 and then probably start a new game with I think I need to use Brick. Play him for a little bit.
What can I do for you? See you soon.
I haven't really been managing my inventory at all. I just don't care with this character. I think he was my first character I started as when I bought this game, whenever it came out. I'll go do these missions quickly. Rust Commons West. Yeah, I did some of the DLCs, like I did the Zombie Island one. I did everything in that. And then I did part of the General Knox, I think. That one, I didn't like that one. Kind of decided I'm just gonna get like all the trophies in the base game and be done with it. This game has not aged very well. Oof. Jesus. Is that? Oh, that is okay. I was gonna say, that guy hits like a fucking truck.
I love this damn thing.
One-eyed Jack, why don't you fuck right off? There we go.
My ass. Nailed it.
Firepower. That's down there. I kind of hate how after a certain point in this game, everything does so much damage and you can't keep up in terms of like damage mitigation at all. So you just die like all the time. Unless I'm just missing something.
Mission and effective. It's like having another soldier on the field.
The headphones are really helpful actually to hear where the maniacs are coming from. Psychos, whatever. Kind of surprised at how much of a difference playing games with headphones makes. It's never really been a thing that I've done before. I mean, I've used headphones like playing online, you know, Smite and stuff, but that's not very dynamic. Especially with the one, you know, I had a headset that was only one earphone. Now I got this like actual headset that is very legitimate,
Oh, you know that
I
hurt.
guess. Oh. Oh, I was wondering why I was getting hit so much.
Bullseye. Target hit. Critical, bitch.
Only problem is it's kind of hard to hear myself talk. I don't know what I'm saying, or how I'm saying it, I guess, is more accurate. I'm actually going to turn the volume down on this headset a little bit. It's a little loud. Alright. Forgot those explode. Oh, that's evidence, not cash.
Oh, you know that hurt.
Let's just turn these in now. So much for trying to take a shortcut. Is that? Yeah, that's where I want to go.
Looks like you did right in.
Easy.
Watch your back out.
Nah. Oh, I always do that. Come here, Marcus.
Ah, excellent. Another value.
Alright. Time to move on to the main story quests. Ooh, Ooh, parkour. Crazy Earl. Jeez, my bitrate is all over the place. What's up with that? Hopefully the stream looks good. The preview looks fine, but
I got the ride.
if I could get a trustworthy regular viewer to tell me if everything looks and sounds okay, that'd be great. Ooh. Great. Thank you, Athena. Much appreciated. Always good to have you. I can never tell who's in chat unless they're actually talking, because my list is always like, hey, there's like 10 people here, and then there's not. There's like 2. I'll try to talk about campfire pizzas more often. It's a subject that I can tell you're very passionate about. I don't think I've ever had campfire grilled cheese. I've just done the pizzas, and then we had like some, I want to say like some pies or something. Some kind of apple pie, maybe? It was all good. It's also been like over a decade at this point since I've done that. I was never too big on like s'mores and stuff.
What you want?
I always thought it was too messy. I like the taste, but I don't like getting my hands all sticky.
Is this thing turned on? Look it, I ain't talking you about Jack Monkey Squat till you get rid of all them pests.
Yeah.
Target hit.
I just have a thing with like, but for one, I mean,
Nailed it.
well, yeah, this game is pretty fun. Have you played any of the Borderlands games? Because this is like the worst one, but I mean, it's still fun, for sure. This, I mean, it's an old game. I think it came out in like 2009. 2, I think, is probably my favorite. I know a lot of people like 3 as well. And then, the pre-sequel, I think is what it's called, is not that good. It's more of the same. It's just got this really annoying mechanic with like, oxygen, because you're on the moon or something. You like always have to be watching your oxygen meter, and I don't remember, but it was really dumb. This game, Yeah, it's like the worst out of all of them just because it was the first one. Just hadn't aged well. Oh god. It's really hard a lot of the time too, like enemies do a ton of damage. I mean, I'm on second playthrough at this point, but you have to be pretty careful. But anyway, back to our s'more conversation. I was talking to Kat, and I kind of came to the realization that I just don't really like food that you have to work for, which is part of the reason why I don't like cooking in general. But the specific example we were talking about was wings, because I much prefer boneless wings over bone-in wings. Crab legs, I like the taste, I guess, but I would never order. Like if I went to, you know, Red Lobster or something, I would never get them just because you gotta crack them and all that shit, and I don't want to do that. I just want to eat. It's even to the point where like I don't like making myself a sandwich because I'm like, man, this takes too long. I just wanna you know, eat and enjoy my eating time. The only exception I think is like when you're preparing food, if you have like a video that you wanted to watch or something and you could put it on while you're doing all that stuff, that's fine. I'll do that. Work off the calories you're gonna eat. I've stopped worrying about calories at this point. I was all into all that shit a year or two ago, and now I'm getting the dad bod back again, which is appropriate. Oh my god, what was that guy doing? He's like aggressively teabagging the ground. Oh god. I really like the idea of audiobooks, especially because I have trouble reading a lot of times, because I have like, it's like OCD, where I'm like counting words as I'm reading them, and it's just very distracting, and it's hard to stop doing. So reading is like, I read a lot, but it's pretty hard sometimes unless I'm like completely focused on the book. So I think audiobooks I would enjoy quite a bit, but I don't find myself doing a lot of things where I can like focus on what's being said. I'm not super great at multitasking. So like even if I'm cooking, I'm probably gonna tune out either the book or whatever I'm cooking and then burn it, stuff like that. So I just need, like, I just have to do one thing at a time. Especially, I mean, even with video games, like I streamed earlier today. Well, I think you were there. I was playing Call of Cthulhu. I was like trying to focus on the game, and I wasn't really talking a whole lot. Oh my god. Because I couldn't really think of what to talk about. I mean, this game, I've played this game forever, so I don't really need to focus on what I'm doing. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it makes it easier too. I mean, that I have someone to talk to in the chat. That's nice. It's always easier to bounce off with somebody else rather than try to, you know, make up your own stream of thought. A lot of times, I can make up my own stream of thought, but it's always about dumb shit. And I mean, that's people like that, I think. But it's hard to keep that going for so long. You know, I stream for like 2 or 3 hours at a time usually. Much appreciated. It's nice having a dedicated audience already. The people that are always around when I start streaming. It's funny because I check my analytics, and after every show, it tells me all my followers have notifications on. Like, they get the notification that I went live. And, like, almost all of them... Well, not almost all of them. A few of them will actually, like, use that notification and come to the stream, and it tells me how many people do that. Like, specifically that they got the notification and clicked on the notification to come to the stream. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, you get emails for it too. I was thinking notifications just as in like phone notifications, but emails make sense too. I remember the big thing about this game when it first came out was like the weapons that are like, there's like over 6 million weapons or something like that, because they're like randomly generated. So there's like some templates for weapons and they all have different stats, and that was the big thing, is like there's so many weapons. It's like Diablo with guns and all this shit. I mean, it's not Diablo with guns at all. It's not nearly that good, but it's fun. And there's a shit ton of guns. I think the only guns you'd ever like see repeated are the ones you get through quests they're the same every single time. What do I need to do? Oh, I got them both done. Okay. Sweet. But I mean, there's like elemental weapons like fire and poison, electric and explosive, all that shit. And different classes are better with different guns. And each character like has their own unique ability. Like that turret that I throw out, that's my character's ability, and there's a berserker character that you know, he like goes crazy and takes less damage when he goes berserk, and he basically just punches the shit out of people instead of shooting them. And then one character can like turn invisible or something, and one has a hawk that he throws out, and the hawk like homes in on an enemy and does a ton of damage. And all of these abilities can be changed. Like there's 3 different trees per character that can be used to like modify all your abilities and stuff.
What you want?
Bottle of booze, that's this way. It's very neat stuff. It's a interesting game, interesting concept, very ambitious. Can't help but notice that Brandon is not here. Not even Peter. What's going on? Guess they got tired of me.
Target hit.
Thank you. I need all the viewers I can get. I was actually surprised at some of the numbers on the past couple streams. Like that stream Kat and I did Saturday night. That video had like 50 views, I think, which I think is the most any of our videos had ever gotten. And then that stream I did earlier today, it was only up for like a couple hours and it got like 40 views. We're moving up.
Another notch on my whip.
Brandon says it's too late. Doesn't that guy have headphones? Oh, that's dumb. Who's tired at midnight? I'm actually kind of tired too, but... I am weak. I didn't do like anything today that would make me tired either. I just kind of I sat around. The most strenuous thing I did today was dishes. And I like oh yeah, that reminds me. I looked into this transcribing website, you know, like do closed captions on videos and shit like that. For some extra cash, and they gave me a test to like, you know, test my abilities, to like listen to someone who maybe is not the best at English, and seeing how well I can understand what they're saying and then properly transcribe it for other people to understand as well. And the test that they gave me was a 5-minute essay on how Jerry Seinfeld's magnum opus B movie is a cinema masterpiece and a gem that it's an embarrassment that people you know, sleep on that movie. And it was like this Middle Eastern dude trying to read this whole essay about why B movie is like a very you know, poignant take on the movie industry, and it was so strange. It was funny, and I couldn't tell if it was like a serious essay or if it was like a, you know, supposed to be satire. But it just, I didn't think anything of it while I was doing it, and then afterwards I sent to the group chat, I was like, hey, I had to do this for that website that you recommended me, Brandon, and he's like, well, when I did it, it was like a whole bunch of like business, you know, stuff, like stuff that you would expect to be transcribing on a website like that, not an essay about Barry B. Benson. I've never even seen the movie. And then when it first started, I didn't know what it was talking about. I was like, there's no way they're talking about B movie. Like, this is a legitimate, like, business website. And they're sitting here talking about the B movie. It was great. Exactly one watch. Maybe. I might watch it with the girls or something. I don't think I could justify watching it by myself. Of course, if it's as deep as that essay led me to believe, then maybe I should watch it. Oh, shit.
I might have sort of lied to you. That alien ball crap a map you looking for? Tom stole it. He stabbed me twice.
Poor Earl. I played this game so much when it first came out. Like it's all I played for like 2 weeks straight. And then I haven't played it since then. And that was like over a year ago. It's very burnt out on it. I was almost done with it too, and I just stopped playing. Sprite is the best. I need a Sprite sponsorship for this stream. Brian. Yeah. Borderlands. Get lost. Shut up. I'll critical hit you. Well, not if you keep shooting me, I won't. Jeez. These guys are OP. I'm trying to get to level 50 on this guy. Playthrough 2. The only worthwhile thing to get experience is questing. And the quests, I mean, take forever to get all the XP to level up. Basically just gonna have to beat the game twice. Kat told me earlier, I should play Amnesia on stream. I think that's a good idea, actually. Get the old, scary games going, and you know, people like watching people get scared. Maybe we should wait till I get a face cam to do that.
Nailed it.
Die! Oh, whatever. Amnesia the dating sim? I didn't know that was a thing. My mic just might be too far from my mouth. It's very sensitive to like what position it's in. Five beautiful anime boys. Sounds like my kind of game.
Target hit.
Oh, hey Athena, you should subscribe to my YouTube channel. YouTube.com/ Covert Slowbee. I think. Sweet. It's nice having a small community that I can rely on.
I love this dance. Blowing them down.
That reminds me of that time Kat took a picture of Amelia and she was making the pogger's face. You're annoying on stream, what do you mean? You always sound like that. You just need to work on your personality. That sounded a lot more rude than I meant it. I can't believe I forgot to put weight in the title of that video. I feel so stupid.
I love this damn thing.
Ooh.
There's no escaping, Bert.
Oh my god, he's right there. Got him.
Getting better all the time.
I think that's just... I don't think that you're annoying on stream or otherwise. I think you just are not used to listening to yourself.
I'm always watching you, friend.
I used to think that I sounded annoying.
Others are starting to see their own opportunity.
And I was like, nah. Everybody loves me. Chop them up. No. I don't think that's necessary. I don't really want to chop them up into, like, smaller pieces. That doesn't really... I don't think that really makes sense from a streaming standpoint. I mean... I guess if it were to... once it gets to the point where, like... once I can start releasing, like, I have a schedule of content that I release, that might be a little bit better to, like, cut it up. You close Twitch. Well, I'll just, I don't even know if he can hear me right now. What the hell am I? Where am I going? Yeah, maybe. I mean... I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. I already leveled up. That's true. What do you think? Like half an hour episodes or like 10 minutes episode or?
Oh yeah, that was all me.
Does that like business model, does that apply to like usually have like an intro and an outro on YouTube and stuff, and I mean that's not this, is it? Do you think that would change anything? I mean, I know some people, some streamers that like they were big streamers, but they cut their VODs into like hour-long segments, and obviously there was no like real transition between episodes. I don't know. I mean, it's probably a good idea to, like, you know, yeah, cut down. How do we get up there? I never really thought about that. Yeah, that could be something I do. I mean, I don't really want to take down the ones I've already uploaded and then do that, but that's probably a good idea for like the future. And then I'll have to upload this one in its entirety just because this conversation happened in this one. Just for some what's the word? Continuity. Let's see if I can get all these. There's one over there. Where's a repair kit at? Like right here, but it's not here. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's hanging from a string. Okay. That was interesting. Oh, I have the quality. Quality is what I have. Is it like realistic to gain a following on YouTube from Twitch streams though? I mean, all the people I know that upload their VODs to YouTube are also people who have YouTube videos, like series that they do outside of Twitch. I hate these guys.
Nailed it.
Just 2,000 views. It's about 1,990 more views than I've got. That's such a bad song. I hate that song. Avenged Sevenfold. I like Avenged Sevenfold, but that song is really bad. Hail to the King. Ugh. They used to be my favorite band a long time ago. There's some really good songs. Some of their early stuff is like really good.
Bullseye!
They used to be like, I mean, their vocals used to be very harsh, very like heavy.
What you want?
And then he fucked his vocal cords up doing that. So he went to singing. I don't think it's quite that heavy. I mean, they're, I mean, the instrumentals are obviously not that heavy, but their vocals, well, yeah, sludge, I believe is how it's pronounced. Shout out.
TC the vehicle.
I love I love them. They're so good.
Greetings! Helena Pierce has more jobs for you in New Haven.
Spectral Burrows is, I think it's the best song that they have. Saw Thrower is like very close second. Crop Killer's good only for the intro. That intro, whew, I could listen to that intro on repeat.
We'll speak again.
I think I've gone through a period on each of the songs where I was like,
Helena Pierce has more jobs for you in New Haven.
oh shit. Hold up. Oh man. My sneezing. I feel like I'm gonna have to sneeze again. Shit. Oh man. I've went through a period on almost all the songs on that album where I thought it was their best song. I think the only exception is the last song, Limo Vincit Omnia.
You killed the ugly one. I asked Pierce to give you Class A clearance, and she
I'm not
denied,
huge on that
so I
song.
stole her robotic arm.
I agree, the Transylvanian Fungus intro is awesome.
Until she'd give it to you.
The drums, I'm like, whew.
Are we friends? I think I would enjoy that.
And War Squids is probably my second least favorite. But it's not because it's bad, I never listen to it. I always just skip to Crop Killer. I need to listen to their other album. Whenever I listen to them, I'm like, oh, I want to listen to this song that I already know. But their first album has some good songs on it too. It's like a 2.5 hour album. It's ridiculous. And almost all the songs have ridiculous names. They're all puns. Like Dark Side of the Shroom and that's the only one I can think of right now, actually. But that's a pretty good name for a song. Thank you, Claptrap. Oh no. Well, that's unfortunate. That's the thing, is like they could very easily just be like a gimmick band, but they're actually like seriously good musicians. I think the singer is also the guitarist, if I'm not mistaken. And I actually just learned recently that on all of their albums, the drums are manufactured. So like all of the drums are made on a computer. None of them are done live. Get out of here. Slug! Is that a prophetic thing? Is this like an omen? This is what I think of when I think of slug. Not the little ones, but like the big fucking weird looking ones.
I'm over here! Searching database. Your DNA has been granted Class A clearance. Lowering bridge. I command the bridge to descend.
Thank you, Claptrap. Other Claptrap. Not the main Claptrap.
My instrument readings suggest we may find another vault key fragment at the trash coast. Unfortunately, in your way are the inhabitants of Janestown, who smell of alcohol and ignorance. They like science as much as I like the idea of music. Music is wasteful and stupid.
That song sounds a lot harder than it actually is. And I know that sounds braggadocious, but it's like, I mean, once you know the pattern, it's not like It's not anything crazy. To write it is crazy, but to actually play it it sounds a lot harder than it is. I'm not saying I could do it, I'm saying I know how to do it. It takes a lot more than like the knowledge to play it and the muscular ability are two different things. I don't think I have the muscle capabilities for it, but I have the knowledge on how to do it at the very least. But that guy's their drummer is like super talented. That whole band is like they're very they're just weird songwriters. It's kind of like Tool. Like they got all these weird time signatures and different polyrhythms on each instrument, and it's just so strange. For those that can't read the chat, actually, I'm talking about Meshuggah. Since I have to think about that. Not everyone can see chat. Where the fuck am I going? Just ran completely by where I was supposed to go. I think I'm finally getting over this this sinus infection. You wouldn't be able to tell by listening to me, but my cough is like almost non-existent, and I don't have like the headaches and shit, which is amazing because I've been feeling like death for the past like 2 weeks. I think that's like a normal person's music taste. Like they can appreciate music from any genre. Whereas I think you and I are pretty pretty stubborn when it comes to music. I'm definitely stubborn when it comes to music. Brian, did you just imply that she's autistic? I didn't say it, Brian said it. That's the first thought that comes in my mind when someone says Spectrum.
Ha! Bullseye!
Delete the VOD. This stream is going directly from my PlayStation to the garbage. This isn't even the main mission I'm supposed to be doing. Not whenever. VODs go away after 2 weeks. Or 2 months. Depending on if you're like affiliated or partnered. I'm gonna die again. Oh, there's someone right there.
Nailed it.
Brian, you can be on stream whenever you want. I just don't think that streaming Smite is a good idea.
About a match.
Maybe occasionally. But there's no like real conversation when we're playing Smite. It's all about Smite. Yeah, it's already 12:30. Where the hell am I going anyway? Over here? This isn't a transport area? Oh. Did you see those guys try to jump scare me? Didn't work. How what? Oh my gosh. 1 health. We could do that Dark Souls thing we were talking about. On stream. Soul level 1. On Dark Souls 1. I don't think I can do it on 3. I'm not good enough
I got
yet.
another soldier on the field.
Yeah, I figured. Well, Brandon asked me about it, I think. Brandon asked if I wanted to be in on it, so I could stream that. That'd be interesting anyway. I feel like that would be... I think 1's easier just because I've played it so much more. 3 is harder in the sense that the combat is less... It's... 3 is less manipulative. Like you can Jesus. You can manipulate it easier in 1 to just circle around and backstab an enemy, and you just get locked into that animation instantly. Whereas in 3, you know, you don't get locked into it instantly, so you can miss. Yeah, I mean, if you started with 3, then Malipinate. If you started with 3, you know, the combat's like 10 times more smooth, and it's actually like an actual game, and not, you know, it's not like a PS2 era game in terms of combat. But I think 1's easier. But it's just, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I just know all the tricks for 1. If you don't know anything about either game, 3 is definitely easier. I think 1 is the better game. No. 1 is like, it's unrivaled as far as like world design and lore. You can't beat it.
These dirty criminals control access to the trash coast. Dispose of what you will so you can investigate further.
It's not, it doesn't hold your hand at all. And I think that's pretty cool. It's also kind of, I mean, personally, I don't like that style of game. Games that just, you know, basically games that you can fuck your game up just by going to the wrong area. I don't know, something about Dark Souls 1 just does it for me. We also kind of have to replay Dark Souls 3 over and over again to get all the all the items and stuff. That was one thing I didn't care for in 3 and 2, actually, was that you get different items on your subsequent playthroughs. I don't like that. I don't think it's a bad idea necessarily, but I don't know. I didn't care for it. I preferred just being able to get everything in one playthrough. Well, I'm pretty sure there are some items you just literally cannot get in your first playthrough. And not because of quest lines, but just because they're like +1 or +2 or something like that. That's how it was in Dark Souls 2 anyway.
Can I help you?
Eric Franks. This guy's out walking around with 2 first names. Who does that to their child? Well, technically, you need three playthroughs just because you need.
We haven't had a supply transport come in years. And the commerce grid shows no
You need to
longer
get all
reliable
3
at any
endings.
of my trade stations.
I hope you're avoiding the negative element around here. That's all for the time being.
I don't know if Derek plays Dark Souls 3 more or Bloodborne more, but he plays both of them way too much.
Can I help you?
I was really surprised last time I played Dark Souls 1. Because I was at a point where I needed I only needed like 4 more weapons to get the last few trophies. Like upgrade the elemental weapons all the way. And I was at the point in the story where you have to fight Ornstein and Smo. And I was in New Game Plus, and I was like, well, I can't beat them without help. Because I'd never fought them without summoning somebody before. Even though I've beaten the game like 10 times. And so I summoned somebody to help me, and he died within like a minute of the fight starting. Jeez. How many little people are in here? Man, it's like a clown car. And so I summoned this guy, and he died, you know, a minute into the fight. We hadn't even gotten one of them halfway down. So I had to do basically the entire fight by myself with them stronger because I had summoned somebody at the beginning of the fight. And I beat them like pretty handily. I don't remember what weapon I was using. I think it was. It's a dexterity weapon, because that was what kind of character I made. But yeah, I mean, I killed Ornstein first, because that's just what you do. And then Smoke, I mean, he's easy after that. But I was so surprised, because I'd never even gotten close to beating them by myself before, even on just a regular game. And then I beat them by myself with them powered up on a New Game Plus save. Which is very strange for me. Who's the hardest boss in Dark Souls 3? Who is it? Midir. That's a dragon, isn't it? I've watched lists about Dark Souls 3 bosses, but I've never made it more than like halfway through the game.
Oh, that hurt.
I didn't even make it halfway through the game, actually. I think I only killed, out of the Lords of Cinder or whatever, I only killed the Abyss Watchers.
Oh yeah, that was all me.
I will play through the whole game eventually. I don't know if I'm gonna get all the trophies. I mean, I should. because I've gotten all the trophies in all of the Dark Souls games except for 3 and Demon Souls. Bloodborne, no. I don't like that game. But Dark Souls 3, I could do that. Sekiro, no. Never. Not my style of game. I know the final boss. I've seen the final boss. I thought the idea was pretty cool. I mean, obviously I didn't play through it to get to the point where I was like, oh, this, you know, I didn't get the build up of the final boss. You can drop me everything I need. I mean, yeah, that'd be cool. I'm usually not. I don't want to just burn myself out on that game like I did with Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1. You can't drop gestures, can you? But like Demon Souls, I hated Demon Souls after I finished it. I hated Demon Souls before I finished it, actually. That game is so fucking hard. I mean, there's some it's just like Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3. Like, there's some things that make it easier than all the other games. Like magic is so overpowered in Demon Souls. But then there are things like the crystal lizards. If they get away from you, they don't respawn. Like they're just gone forever. And there are some that you need, like some crystal lizards are the only source of certain stones that you need. And it's like if you miss the one that you need, you know, to get a certain stone to upgrade your weapon all the way, then they're just fucked. Like, you just have to wait until the next playthrough to upgrade your weapon then. I don't think Dark Souls 3 is like that in the way that, like, if you need something to upgrade your weapon, you can get that at another place. You can, like, you can leave the game and then go back into it in that area and it should respawn. They don't respawn if you're just walking around, but like if you go to a bonfire. fuck?
Hello! There are new missions available at the New Haven Bounty Board.
You want some of this?
Get those some bitches!
Scooter has been
I love this damn thing.
A singular slab. Like you can buy one slab and then that's it, or you can buy slabs just willy-nilly. That would have been nice in Dark Souls 1. That was what I needed to finish all my trophies, was to get those fucking slabs, and there's like 5 different ones to get all the upgrade paths that I need. And it was just they're all in like the final areas of the game, and those are like the worst areas in Dark Souls 1.
Hey man, hey, you need something? Hey, you keep yourself out of trouble.
I hope you're avoiding the negative elements around here. That's all for the time
Once
being.
per playthrough. I was disappointed to learn that Dark Souls 3 only goes up to plus 10 on your weapons, because I would always go plus 15 on my standard weapons. And you can't do that in 3. You can only go up to 10. Investigate Old Haven. I hate that area. Guys are such a pain in the ass. The Great Club plus 15, and that thing was a monster. You get Great Club plus 15 and a high strength stat, you're hitting like 900s.
Critical hit.
I was especially mad I had to go through the Catacombs and Tomb of the Giants. I think that area is one of the worst designed areas in the entire series. I hate that area so much. I mean, it wouldn't be as bad if,
Haha, that's another one.
I lost my train of thought. It wouldn't be as bad if you didn't have to, literally have to, either use a lantern or have that sunlight maggot. Yeah, I'm doing Dex in Dark Souls 3. I have the Uchigatana in Dark Souls 3. I don't know if that's what I'm gonna stick with. Fucked that up, didn't I? The first time I played through the game, I used the Great Club some after I got it. But strength builds aren't as good in Dark Souls 3. I feel like it's better to be able to like dodge out of the way and stuff. I guess you could do a dex, you know, or at least a light build with the Great Club. But it's just so slow. It's not worth, you know, doing that. The first time I played through Dark Souls 1, I was doing dex as well. But I didn't do a full dex build. After I got to Anor Londo, I started using the Quelaag's Fury Sword. And that's what I used to beat the game with. Poise doesn't exist at all. Yeah, that's the problem. It's super overpowered in Dark Souls 1, and then 3 it's incredibly underpowered.
Can you put your face on and say hi to your mama?
Wish I knew that was there. Oh, this one. Is that a... where do you get that weapon at? That sounds fun. I'm gonna have to start playing Dark Souls 3 again. Start streaming it. Man, I'm all the way back here. Jeez, that's like... I don't know, that sounds like... I don't want to use that yet. I might just... stick with the Dex stuff for now. I mean, I'm sure I'll do a strength run at some point, but... Man. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I wasn't going to the bathroom to, you know, use the toilet. Is something much more boring than that. I had a piece of skin on my toe, and I had to cut it off with some nail clippers. So there would have been no sound, unfortunately. I forgot you can respec in 3. It's such a weird that I mean you can't do that in 1. I don't remember if you can do it in 2. Well, it's not that gross. It's just like a callus. I don't get the whole like super grossed out by feet thing. I mean, I'm not like into feet or anything, but I'm not. If I see someone's feet, I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna throw up.
Some meat puppets! I'm out of mags.
Damn it. I'm not going to reveal my sexual preferences on stream, but I am not I'm legitimately not into feet. I'm just not repulsed by them either. I am a degenerate, but I'm not into feet. Where am I at? Creature's Landing. Yeah, there we go. I mean, yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty milquetoast. This is the most chats I've had in a stream. Pretty interesting. I mean, it's all just you two.
You gotta squeal before we cook ya. You want some of this? There's no escaping, Mark.
I read that at first and I thought you said seems a bit shitty. I was like, jeez, Brian, that's rude as hell. Oh, I thought I died. I'm gonna kill you. Dies. Where am I on the playthrough of Dark Souls 3? I mean, I'm not far. I haven't beaten that tree boss yet. I haven't started the Undead Settlement yet. I'm in that area. I just haven't started it yet. So right after Vort. Jumping sounds. Oh, there's a... I haven't played it since, so yeah. when I first started playing, I was trying to get enough souls to get the tower key at Firelink Shrine, so that I could go, you know, do all that stuff. There's like an Estus shard, and Patches is up there, and all that junk. And I was trying to save up all my souls to get that, because it's like 20,000 souls, and I died at like 19,000 souls and lost all of them. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just play through the game like a normal person. I am up late.
Oh, you know that hurt.
I've been staying up a little bit later since I started streaming, though. I mean, if it don't start till 9 or 10, pretty much have to stay up kind of late. I wanna have a pretty like regular schedule.
Efficient and effective.
Hey, stop shooting me. I'm trying to read chat. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm gonna be in bed before that. I think 2 is my hard cutoff point. I can't stay up that late anymore. What? God damn it, man. I'm losing my touch. I'm just not buying, or I'm not getting any better weapons. I do plenty of damage, but these guys just keep fucking me up. Feel another sneeze coming on. There it was. Thank you, Athena.
This damn thing.
So if I throw out my turret and you're wondering why, like if there's no enemies around, it's because, for one, it heals me, like my red health. My red health doesn't go up automatically. And I also have a perk on it to give me ammo. Well, dang. I guess I won't explain it then, even though I already did. Oh my god. What? Oh god.
Like having another soldier on the field. Throwing them down. Ha ha!
Well, I don't explain things for my own benefit. I explain things to ease others along their path. You know? You might pick this game up one day and you'll be like, huh. Cody was throwing out his turret randomly, and I'm not sure why. So you do it, but then, you know, you might not have those perks because I'm a higher level than you would be at that point. Of course, once you get to the point where you unlock those perks, you'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Leveling up takes so long in this game. I thought I would have been done with this character by now. Moved on to the Berserker. I guess not.
All me.
Oh, I'm gonna go to bed soon.
Some meat puppy!
Oh, that hurt. Another notch on my whip.
Play Dark Souls or Dark Souls 3 with us this weekend? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. I probably will.
Beat my ass.
How much more do I need? I need like 160,000 XP. Man, this takes so long. I'm probably just gonna go to bed. I'm really tired. And I'm really bored of this game. I don't want to start up another stream to play something for like half an hour. So, thanks for joining me on this journey. I'll probably just finish this game outside of the stream, because it's not very entertaining, I don't think. And I just want to finish it. I don't want to boot up the stream, whatever. Yeah, anyway, good night. I'm sure I'll stream tomorrow as well. I don't know what yet. I never know what yet. We'll see. Maybe I might shoot some Hollow Knight tomorrow. I need to work on some of the games I've already started instead of starting new games every time I stream. Yeah, this is me signing off. Don't forget to go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/covertslowbee, as well as my Twitter, twitter.com/covertslowbee. All of that stuff. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you at the morrow. www.twitter.com//covertslowbee. Same with YouTube. Okay. Thank you, Athena. Good night.